Ready to go? The thing turned on? Now it is, huh? All right, welcome, everybody. We have a public hearing tonight, and let me read the notice of the public hearing. Please take notice, the Brunswick Town Board shall hold a public hearing on a proposed local law authorizing the town board to override the tax levy for fiscal year 2026. New York State law provides a 2% cap on the amount by which tax levy imposed by a town can increase from one fiscal year to the next. Notwithstanding the limit, a town may override that limit. In order to do so, the town board must adopt a local law authorizing an increase prior to adopting a budget, which exceeds the tax cap. The town board previously established a town-wide ambulance district for the town of Brunswick to provide emergency medical services on a consistent and safe basis for residents of our town. In the event the town incurs the expense of providing such service in the 2026 budget, the total tax levy will exceed the 2% limit. A public hearing will be held, which is what's happening tonight, by the town board on the said proposed local law on November 6, 2025 at 5:30 at the Brunswick Town Hall, located at 336 Town Office Road. At that public hearing, the town board shall receive public comments about the proposed local law. A copy of the proposed local law may be inspected at the town offices of the town of Brunswick during normal business hours and also on the website of the town of Brunswick. And this says the notice of the public hearing was posted on our website, on the town signboard, and published in the Troy Record. So that's the notice. I made some notes about the same thing as I read my notes since I took the time to do them. Huh? So I need to repeat that. So some of this is going to repeat, but just so you understand what's going on tonight, because we don't usually override to 2%. The law is that if the town tax levy is going to increase by more than 2%, the town board has to authorize by enacting a local law before the budget. That in turn requires a public hearing, which is what we're doing. The tentative budget that I prepared was under the 2% cap. Matter of fact, all of the budgets I have submitted for the past few years has been under the 2%. This year is different because the town and town residents had concern about our appropriate health care to citizens of Brunswick when they have medical emergencies. So we have been working on this project all year long with an open process. We did a resolution for state certificate, set a hearing on a proposed ambulance district, public hearing on that issue with a resolution creating the district, which included access to a map plan and report showing the cost of the district. We issued an RFP for services in the district, and the hearings we're doing throughout this process. We're here tonight for two hearings. Our first hearing is on a proposed local law allowing the budget to exceed the tax cap. The second is a proposed preliminary budget, which includes the additional funding for the ambulance district. So as you understand, that's what we're doing here tonight. It's not, as Facebook said during the campaign, that Supervisor Harrington was all of a sudden going to have this emergency meeting to raise everybody's taxes. That was not the case, and I appreciate the support of our first responders tonight being here in case things got a little mixed up. So can I open the public hearing, Tom? I'll open the public hearing if anybody has any comments on what's going on or any concerns. Everybody knows what we're doing, so. All good, Tom?
Yes, I believe you explained it.
You explained it twice, matter of fact, so. Does anybody have any concerns or you want to speak? Or maybe somebody could mention You are a little concerned about the ambulance, correct? So go ahead, Pat. Did I miss anything?
No, but just this year, the legislature passed the bills, passed the Assembly and the Senate to take the ambulance districts out of the town budget's 2% tax cap. But the governor never went to the governor. She never signed it. So that's why we got to go through this motion. If she had signed what the legislature wanted, we wouldn't be having this public meeting now. It's because we still be under the tax cap by about 2% or about $70,000.
Board, any comments? If
No,
not,
I want to thank the Public Safety Committee, most of who are here tonight, the town board, the town attorney, and of course the residents. It's been an open, transparent process the whole time. We worked through the issue. We started about a year and a half ago on this. And just to bring everybody up to speed, we put out an RFP, received 2 responses, and the board is currently reviewing those responses. That's where we're at. And again, I appreciate everybody's support during the whole process, from the residents all the way through the committee and the board. So, thank you.
thank you, Mark. All right, at this point, I entertain a motion to close the public hearing.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. 5 more minutes and you got another one. So.